welcome to another TBR Jar Chooses My Reads. Can you guys believe that this month officially hits 12 whole videos of my TBR Jar Picks My Reads from March 2025 to March 2026. Wow, and I have found that doing this has truly helped me tackle my physical TBR. It is really having me focus on the books that I own, and slowly but surely I am tackling it. I wish I would have known how many books I had. I know the most that I've ever had physically is 150. I don't know how much it was when I started in March, but now I'm in the 90 area. So we have 90 books on my physical TBR, which is still a lot, but the most that I have was 150. We're making progress. I'm going to be putting on the screen the 4 books that I picked out to read last month for February. I have not gotten to Remarkably Bright Creatures, but I have 1 week left in the month. I'm for sure I'm going to start it in February. I may end it in March. Then we have Part of Your World, which I am currently reading that right now. I feel like it's going to be like around 4-star. I'm hoping I like it more than I am now. Not that the book is terrible. It's kind of like been below my expectations. Then with the 3rd book, The Martian. I did read this book. I listened to it. I would rate it a 3.75, maybe a 4-star. There was a lot of the book that I had a hard time understanding. Then the last book I also read is Any Trope But You. I forget the author. This would be maybe like a 3-star, 3.5. I feel like the romance books I've been picking up haven't been hitting the way that I know romance books can. Do you want to say hi to the camera? My kitty cat said she wants to say hi. Did you hear her? She said hi, nice to see you. Now to the very first book. I feel like I haven't done this in forever. Like I literally did this last month. Hopefully it's a good one. The next read in a series. Okay, so it has to be a series that I'm already in the middle of, which could be The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. Am I ready for that? Or Hopeless by Elsie Silver from the Chestnut Spring series. Oh, it's snowing outside. Yay! I love snow so much. And it hasn't been snowing very much this year where I live, so I see snow. It makes me so happy. I have been taking my sweet time reading the Chestnut Spring series, and honestly, I have been reading some romance books that I'm like, I read better. Like Elsie Silver has delivered better, Emily Henry has delivered better, so maybe this is what I need to revamp my love for romance books. Not that I hate the genre. I don't think I'll ever hate the genre. I'm noticing what type of romance books I like and gravitate towards more. When I read the books that I'm not, I'm like, ugh, just so disappointed. Romance books that have not disappointed me whatsoever is the Chestnut Spring series. So I'm gonna do Hopeless. Let's do it. This is from the POV, or this follows the eldest brother, the eldest Eaton brother. His name is Bo. We did get a little bit of Bo's background story, or not really background story, like with the last book I believe in the series, Reckless, we did get a huge like plot of Bo's life story in Reckless. He went through something very hard with being in the military, so I just know the self-development is going to hit in this book. I'm the outcast bartender, a shy girl from the wrong side of the tracks. The bartender. He's 35 and all man, and I'm 22 and all virgin. I'm sorry if that gave you the ick. He's also my friend, correction, my fake fiance. Can you tell that I did not know a single thing about this book? Quiet on set. I had no idea what I was getting myself into. I mean, there's a freaking ring on the cover. Okay, I'm not gonna read any more because I love the excitement. And Elsie Silver's books, man, like if you have not picked up the Chestnut Spring series, it is by far one of my favorite series I've ever read. Heartless is my favorite romance book ever. It's the second book in the Chestnut Spring series. I love the country boy. I love the small town, the found family. It hits so hard, and I'm realizing the more that I'm reading romance books, I'm quite picky with them. And when it's Elsie Silver, I'm like in heaven. I'm in romance heaven. It's snowing outside. I just picked up Hopeless. It's such a great time. Okay, now to my second read. Oh, what the hell? There was two? I didn't realize that. But I read what this is. Okay, we're putting this one back because I opened up this one. I did not realize there was two. Scroll on IG until I find a unread book I own. Because I'm not going to do just any book. We're going to stick to my physical TBR. So we're going to scroll on my Bookstagram until whatever book it is, the first book I see that I own. Definitely getting distracted. Did you see that Bad Bunny had a football game at his concert? You guys need to watch this concert. It was so good. I loved it. The Latin community was represented in the best way possible. In this time of age when it's not, I love it. Nope. The Favorites. I don't own that one. Love Felt Like This. That one looks so stinking cute. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna search up books and we're gonna go from there because my like For You page, nothing's really popping up. Jealous of anyone who gets to read these romance books for the first time. Before We Were Strangers. Okay, we're going to do that one. I have not even thought of that book. I don't even have it on here. It's on my bookshelf. Okay, let me go pick it up. Before We Were Strangers by Renee Carlino. This is based in New York City. So he's a photographer and he moves in next door to our FMC. They end up hitting it off. They have amazing chemistry. But when he goes to school in South America to work for National Geographic, when he comes back, she's gone. I might be totally out of my mind, but would you like to get a drink with me and catch up on the last decade and a half? I'm a little nervous because of the second chance. It's just, it can be hard. The reason why they are disconnected can be very lackluster, can be, oh, it's just a miscommunication, how annoying sort of thing. But when they get back together or just admit that they want to be together again, the yearning and all the in between can hit so hard. So, and it's based in New York City. Okay, you guys, honestly, this is not a book that I want to read right now, but we are sticking to the prompt. Now to the third read. A book I received as a gift. Sunrise on the Reaping, but technically, I don't have to go in order of release date. No, but I want to. I think I bought Hidden Pictures. Yes, I did. Oh! Under the Whispering Door. My boyfriend bought me this book. No, we're gonna go with this book. My boyfriend bought me this book. He gifted it to me for Christmas 2 Christmases ago. So not this Christmas, not the last Christmas, the Christmas before that. So 3? I have picked this book up. I read the first few pages and I just wasn't in the mood, so I soft DNF'd it. TJ Klune is the same author of The House of the Cerulean Sea. I love that book, that cozy fantasy vibe. I was obsessed with immediately. His writing was really easy to get through and was addictive. So even though I have picked it up and I ended up soft DNFing it, I am quite excited because since I have already read a book from this author and I greatly enjoyed it, I feel like I could enjoy this one as well. It's not that cookie cutter, but because of that, I have some higher expectations. So it says, when a reaper comes to collect Wallace from his own funeral, Wallace begins to suspect he might be dead. How fun! I mean, not really, it's death. So he is in denial. He's like, no, I didn't die. Hugo, an owner at a tea shop, gives him the opportunity to cross over for 1 week, for 7 days, and he gets to, the main character Wallace, live his life to the fullest because he hadn't been. Looked like he was living just an office job and was depressed because he said he wasn't really living. But then he still ends up dying? I feel like we're going to have a character who is just down in the dumps, sad, depressed, not living his life to the fullest, but then when he has those 7 days of making the most out of life, literally, I think it's going to hit those heartstrings. Yay! Now to my last and final prompt. A book someone I know has read. From friends, I know they've read, I believe, Sunrise on the Reaping, The Invisible Life of Ed LaRue, Done and Dusted, The American Roommate Experiment. Okay, I have a lot of options. I know The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes because that's why I bought it. Also Percy Jackson. Also this one, Bunny. Okay, I actually have a ton of these books. I didn't realize this. Someone that I went to high school with sent me a message and was asking for recommendations like this because they loved this so much. And I actually didn't because I haven't read too many of this type of genre. So I do know someone who has read this book. I think I'm gonna do Bunny because I want to switch up the genres that I'm reading back to back. I read a lot of romance back to back and I don't like doing that anymore. And since I already have 2 romance books in the pile and is this a magical realism? I think I should do like a horror creepy type of book. I believe this is about a group of friends in college who call themselves bunnies, and they move and like act funny, and they end up getting an outsider into their cult essentially, and weird things happen. I've never read such a thing. I mean, I've read a book about a cult before, but nothing like this. I hope that it's addicting and creepy and fast-paced. I hope I love this book. Now for a quick recap on my March reads. The next read in a series, Hopeless by Elsie Silver. For scrolling on IG until I find a book that's on my TBR, Before We Were Strangers by Renee Carlino. A book I received as a gift, Under the Whispering Door by TJ Klune. And for iBooks, Someone I Know Has Read Bunny by Mona Awad. Those are my books for March. I really hope you enjoyed watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.